Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is RalphThing and this is another Genshin Impact live stream where we continue the Archon quest, the version 3.0 Archon quest. We finished Act 1 yesterday, so now we are doing Chapter 3, Act 2, The Morn, 1,000 Roses Springs. So really excited to see what happens next. And a lot of people are saying that this is like the best part of the whole version 3.0 Archon quest. I'm really excited. Alrighty. So let me just post on Discord. And yeah, I should be ready to continue the story. Alright, let's go. So we are now here at the Grand Bazaar in Sumeru City, and we just arrived and we need to find Dunyarzad. It's been a while since we last saw her. I wonder how she's doing. I actually forgot how to go there because the whole place, the whole city is so huge, you know, and yeah, the map isn't very intuitive, so I guess this is the fastest way to get there. Thank you, teleportation waypoint. So we just need to go down a few levels. I guess just one level. Oh, something sparkly. What's this sparkling thingy? Oh, it's just a pocket watch. Okay. Okay, we are taking our time, huh?
Time to go.
Okay. Ooh, I love how the door just automatically opens for you.
Time to go.
And there she is, Dunyarzad.
There she is! Dunyarzad! We're back!
Long time no see.
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
It's a very important festival after all.
Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Speaking
Nilou's
of
gonna
which,
dance, right?
Did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos?
Yes.
Discover anything over there?
We discovered a lot of stuff and we met Dory and Alhaitham. Unfortunately, we didn't find any new information in Lesser Lord Kusanali. Huh.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure.
Mm-hmm.
If there is another chance, I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current
And
state, we'd
it's
both be
Dehya.
in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dehya! You were eavesdropping!
How could you hear from such distance?
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on
Oh, wait,
around
she's
my
a
employer
cat-
is part of the job.
Cat girl, right?
It's
Catwoman,
alright,
so that makes sense.
I
I
merely said
guess
I would
she has
like to go.
enhanced hearing
I know
abilities.
better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So Dehya, please take some time to relax.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Come on, Dehya.
Don't
Chill.
worry, my guardian
Chill.
knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing
Actually,
this
it's
sooner.
not a long journey.
I've already prepared a room
We
for
just
you to rest.
teleported.
Please follow me.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
The Morn 1,000 Roses Springs, Chapter 3, Act 2 has officially started, and now we need to go to... How do we get there, huh? Maybe we'll just follow the sparkling... Oh, I love that. Magical door opening for you. And as always, love the music. And we are here. I wonder what the room's
Here we
gonna look
are.
like.
It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
It does. I mean, and we're just looking from the outside. How much more in the inside? Sorry for the trouble, Dunyarzad.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
Of course.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
About our plans for tomorrow.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dehya is still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
Yeah, I'll keep you company tomorrow.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
You too.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food?
I
Oh,
bet.
no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, traveler.
Let's go. And of course, we won't be able to, see our room. Oh, we can.
Did we oversleep?
I love the green aesthetics. It's so Sumeru.
We
It's so
should go meet
Dendro.
Dunyarzad right away.
It's so Bulbasaur. And that's it. Oh, I'm glad we could, explore our room a little bit. So this is where we slept. Let's try to sit. There's an incense. Door doesn't work. Yeah, there's no bathroom. Maybe the bathroom's over there, which we cannot access. Come to think of it, I've never seen a bathroom in Teyvat. Like, in all our adventures, in all the different regions, I am yet to see a bathroom. Where do people, where does nature call in this game? Okay, so, we need to go to the appointed place and talk to Dunyarzad again. And grab the flowers. Podicera. Oh,
Traveler,
there's something
Paimon,
shiny.
I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. It's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today. Well, shall we? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Hi, Bebe. How are you? Yeah, this is a different city in the same
Many
region. It's
vendors
a new
came out of
region,
the blue
and
to support the event.
the city from
They insisted
yesterday
on
is
covering
different.
costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
And there's gonna be a festival,
Paid for everything out of pocket?
and she's
Oh,
walking
sounds
real
like you're
slow,
not in this
like the
just for the
NPC
morale.
yesterday. So we need
They all
to
said that contributing to a lively
Oh, we can
festival
actu-
atmosphere is more important than money.
actually walk slow for a
Especially
bit.
since we don't
but-
often get to celebrate Lesser Lord
yeah, that's
Kusanali's
nice.
birthday.
Okay.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed.
But I think Bebe will love all these, vegetables and fruits, right, Bebe?
So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rikushava mushrooms, lunar lotuses, Sumeru roses, sunsetias, kapalatas, hara fruits, and zaytun peaches.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a
Lol.
vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted
What?
fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak? Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks. All right, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
For some reason, I don't buy it.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
Alright. I guess I can give it a go. So... yeah, let's put a star shroom and... something that we have a lot of, like this one, white iron chunks. We have like 2,000 pieces of that, so... let's see what happens.
Okay, one moment.
It's the moon, wow.
It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... it means... wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
It does sound ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so much. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Okay.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
Why are we even stall
They
hopping
say
again?
the Sub-Zerus festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large
let me
flower
grab this
carriages used to
real quick.
parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
Oh, let me see. No, they're
I wish
not.
I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilou's dance of Sub-Zerus would be just as impressive.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to Nilou's dance. Who's Ferris?
Attention!
Oh.
Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
So cute.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyarzad! Wow!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zerus festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Knight of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zerus festival. All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed!
Yes,
I love their
Lord
outfits.
Ferris! Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sabzeruz festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalta candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here.
I
Take a
wonder
look
what
and pick
Yalda
whichever one
candies
you
would
want.
taste like. Probably
Whichever
sweet.
one. Don't these boxes all look the same?
Maybe different flavors.
That is the fun part.
Ooh,
Each box
I called it.
contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit,
Oh, lavender melon
sunsetia,
sounds good.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
and there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Those don't sound good.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
Oni Kabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the Sunsetia flavor.
I doubt I'll be able to get the exact flavor you want.
It's alright. Paimon believes in you.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you
Oh
want?
man, I should have Googled this. Should I Google it? Or is it really random? I guess regardless of the number we choose, it'll be the same flavor. Otherwise, they would have prepared several dialogue chains depending on which number we choose. 1 to 5. Usually I would pick number 7, but there's no number 7. Okay, let's narrow it down to odd numbers. I love odd numbers. Maybe 3 because it's in the middle. Let's use our intuition. I guess I'm gonna go with number 3. Oh, I don't like the white one. I want a blue one. Number 5. Why do I keep choosing the white ones? Number 1. Oh, that one. Number 1. It's blue. It's definitely number 1.
Attention! That's
Oh, no.
unfortunately lizard tail.
Oh no!
Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon was wrong.
But at least
The
it's
Sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4.
Oh.
How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
Oh, that's so
Thanks a lot,
kind
Knight of
of
Candies.
you, Knight of Candy.
It's Night of Flowers.
Night of Flowers.
Not Night of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Night of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
Sure thing.
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sabzeruz festival.
How embarrassing.
I wonder what she forgot. Okay.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Boss, isn't that her?
Oh man, I wonder what they're up to.
That most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
We'll be fine.
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the
yeah, besides
Homayanis
Dehya's
might have
around
hired
too.
a merc that outclasses you?
You're Dehya. Dehya the Flame Main.
The Flame Main.
Wonder
Love
we
that nickname.
mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You
Because she's a
sold your
cat,
unruly
right?
mane to the highest
So she's
bidder.
actually a lion.
Don't speak
Lioness.
so disrespectfully. My
But
family
lionesses
started
don't have
working with her
manes.
as gratitude for her past
I don't
kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady.
But she
Just
has
some
the
friendly
lion's
banter
ears, the
between
cat
mercs.
ears.
One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
What if her elemental burst summons a
On your
fire
claws
lion? That would be
I'll go by
awesome.
now? Don't get too cocky.
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
What? I want a battle.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them.
We can't guarantee anyone's safety here.
You're right.
Alright.
Alright, fine.
Please be careful, Dehya.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself.
But her bangs, I
After
feel
I've
like her
wiped the
bangs are
floor
getting in the
with
way
them,
of her
I'll go find
eyesight.
you
You know,
all.
like her vision, I mean. So, maybe she needs to cut. Oh, escape within the time limit. Oh wow, this is new. So we have like 50, more or less, like around
Time to go.
60 seconds. Is that it? Oh no, running, all those running, it made her cough and
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you...
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
oh yeah, I forgot she's
You
sickly.
sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dehya. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
Don't worry, she's tough.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, maybe we could take it slow from now.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
It looks like she took care of things.
You took care of them so fast.
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
No, I just checked.
Dehya, your arm.
Oh no, she's
Oh,
injured.
this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
Oh no, man.
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dehya.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Oh man, she's still coughing?
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
No problem.
Truly. I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
Take Dunyarzad somewhere nearby and rest. Hopefully she feels better soon because the festival is coming and we want her to enjoy it. Oh man, she seems to be getting worse.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a
She's
few
lying.
moments and I'll be good to go.
I feel like it's just, you know, hiding the real fact that she's actually getting worse. Dehya's expression just now, when she mentioned your condition. Just how serious is your illness?
I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
I was actually born with Elazar.
Oh,
It's terminal now.
similar to Collei. Elazar.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me, so that I can live for that much longer.
Oh man, this is sad.
However, I know I will one day succumb to this. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dehya. This way, when my final day does
Holy
arrive,
crap, this is so
it'll be
sad,
less
bro.
sorrowful.
Hi, SB Gamer.
At
Why
the
did you
very
tell me
least,
that this
many
is sad?
people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
Don't say that, Dendro. You still have happy times yet to come.
As long as you don't forget Paimon.
So
Paimon
it's a
also
terminal
won't forget
illness
about
which
you.
really leads to, like, which
No,
ultimately leads to
even if you
death, or
forget
can it
Paimon,
be prevented?
Paimon will still remember you.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step.
You're already so strong for never giving up.
Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
I love the line, and I love this, scene where the sunset, the rays of the sun, were shining behind her. That's a wonderful mindset.
All right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
Nilou's dance?
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin?
Got
It's
it.
the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most.
Same.
Nilou will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage.
I wonder what her wish
Yeah,
is.
we should still make it in time.
Okay. Let's hurry to witness Nilou's dance. I did not see that come. I did not expect a sad backstory about the Nirzad.
Time to
The
go.
feels, man. All the feels. Oh man, how are you, SB Gamer? Are you okay? Okay.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance
What?
from taking place without prior permission?
That is so...
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilou!
What the
I
hell?
think
This
I
is...
just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he
This
here in
is
person?
starting to become a
The
really
Dance of
depressing
Sub-Zeros
quest.
is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zeros festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zeros Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia
no,
can host
SB
such an
Gamer.
event.
This is like a series of
If you
unfortunate
continue
events.
to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
Oh man, I dislike her with great intensity.
turn out like this?
The
Poor
Academia
Nilou, she
was
just wanted to
originally
dance, to
responsible
share
for
her
the Sub-Zeros
passion and,
festival,
her skills, her
but
art.
they failed this responsibility
arts.
for many years. I need to speak with them.
If we force their hand too much, the situation may get ugly.
This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. Things would only get worse.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless
It is not
activities in
meaningless.
this land of knowledge and
How
reason?
dare you? And you call yourself the Grand Sage? You
Our
are
Archon
not
created the utopia that is Sumeru
qualified.
City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
Defile it. Dude, she's just performing. But in the end, everything is good. That sounds, good to know, SB Gamer. I'm glad there's a happy ending amidst this, all these sad stuff.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do
What?
not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
What the what the F?
When
Oh,
we return,
Nilou, poor
have the
Nilou.
scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
They are a bunch of killjoys.
The Sub-Zeru's festival.
True, I hate
Go
them both.
celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now?
Same SB Gamer, same.
The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere and the stage?
What should we do?
Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
Nilou, it's alright. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zero so much. And I know how important this festival is to you. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zero's festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zero's festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
The next one. Yes. Okay. It's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
Why did she say the next one?
I can't believe this is how things
Is she
turned out.
implying that there's no
Those
next one
heartless
for her because
geezers.
she's gonna die? Please don't die on your side. Is there anything else we can do?
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Oh man. The Sub-Zero's festival was forced to come to an unfortunately abrupt end. That's so sad. Nilou didn't get to dance.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Nilou and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success. But Dunyarzad is running out of time.
Yeah, I'm sure she knows that very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that man like shows up again, we should punch him. We should punch him together, SB Gamer.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible.
What is these? What's happening?
The project is entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
Deja vu.
We're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
Okay. Talk to Paimon, the arrival.
Time to go.
Let me grab this. I couldn't grab the shining thingy.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Holy crap.
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
Oh wow.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the
So
sauce
it
over
really
there.
is a literal deja vu, like
Traveler? Why are you
what
just
the
standing there? Let's get going!
we are redoing the events from yesterday. Wow. This is crazy. This is the first time that's ever happened in Genshin history, right?
Ooh, they're selling food over that way!
And now we know which one has the Sunsetia. Like which number. It was number 4, right? And now we go to the fruits and the veggies. Can we skip conversation? I wonder
This is
how
a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
many times do we have to do this?
Informed, miss. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't
It's
know.
4, right? I got it.
Plants! Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed. Actually, what is the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's one of the Sub-Zerus festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Something feels really familiar. The remnants appear to be
in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like
So
some
it's
kind of
only
food.
us. Paimon doesn't seem to be aware of what's happening.
The moon signifies.
Or is the traveler a
It's
time
escaping me
traveler
for
now?
now.
I don't know.
Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. It means illusions and lies. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Is this deja vu?
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
They are saying the exact
Guess that was
words they
still
said
pretty
yesterday.
interesting. Okay, on to the next stall. So, where to next?
Maybe we can prevent stuff from happening and we could actually allow Nilou to perform. Like, it's our chance to, you know, redo the events of the past and create a not so depressing future and present. So now we know which number to pick.
All right, soldiers.
All right, fast
now that you-
forward.
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Okay.
What's going on?
Ferris, the Knight of...
Oh, do you want some?
What's...
I'm just gonna skip the conversation, the
Ooh,
dialogue,
how
you guys.
interesting.
Yeah, I have to do
And
this
there's
many
also
times. Oh.
Lizard Tail and Oni Kabuto.
Ugh, why do those flavors even exist?
Exactly, Paimon.
Traveler, help Paimon pick one.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
I appreciate it, SB Gamer. Thank you for not spoiling. Number 4. It's definitely number 4.
Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4
Awesome.
is indeed Sunsetia.
I wonder if we chose number 4 the
Paimon,
first
you had
time.
incredible luck, and Paimon was right.
That just now. I don't think that was luck. I knew it. Because I don't know why, but I knew it must have been number 4.
Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously random.
Why do I keep having this sense of deja vu?
Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
I'm sorry, Dunyarzad, but I need to leave for a moment.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that?
So, now what? Oh, I feel bad for leaving Dunyarzad like that, but we need to get to the bottom of this.
A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like you've already experienced whatever is going on.
Yeah.
In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But
I see, so
that's
Paimon
just
is
our
feeling it
brains
too,
playing
not just
tricks
us.
on us, isn't it? So why'd you run here in such a hurry?
I want to do something I normally never would. Yeah, I think
So
that's one way
it.
of getting
You're
rid of the deja vu.
intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still get that same feeling of deja vu.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat?
One coconut charcoal cake, please.
Got it.
That
You
sounds
don't look
really
like you're
weird,
from
but
these parts, but I gotta
really good.
say, you've got good taste. I'll give this order to the kitchen.
Coconut charcoal cake? Isn't it that burned thing that didn't look tasty at all? Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You'd never normally order something like this.
yeah. So I wonder what happens now. Maybe the sauce will make it taste better?
Are you really gonna eat it?
Yeah, we're paying for it.
Isn't this going a bit too far?
Here goes. The look on his face.
How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful.
No, it actually tasted really good.
Then, you mean
This flavor, I've definitely eaten this before.
that's impossible? We were just talking about how gross it looked. So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu?
Looks like I tried this before.
Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times, even though we aren't regulars.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting the Dendro Archon SB Gamer.
We go
Are you
again
actually planning
and
to
try
wish for
something
her?
else.
Because I definitely am. I plan to collect all the Archons. So, now that we've done that, I wonder what happens next.
Hey, Dinnersot is sitting by herself on that bench over there.
Is she fine? Oh, maybe
What a coincidence, Dinnersot.
they just met
We
those
meet again.
bad guys and
Oh,
Dehya
why
protected
are you
her,
sitting
and
here all
now
by yourself?
yeah, she's
Oh.
sitting here. Yeah, the
I ran into
kidnappers.
some kidnappers just now.
You wish for everyone.
Thankfully, Dehya came to my rescue. I started to feel unwell after that, so I sat down here.
Kidnappers? Oh my goodness, are you hurt?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I think
His
getting
arm got
more
scratched,
characters
but
makes
it
the
isn't
game
serious.
more fun. You get to experience different
That's a big
skills and
relief.
abilities and
But
play styles, and
Dinnersot,
it's
seem a
fun
little
to
down
farm
today.
and
it's the
you know, build
Sumeru's
different
festival,
characters.
and you've been looking forward to it
it actually
so much.
makes me want to play the
Not
game
at
when
all.
during
I've
times
always
when I
been like
get
this.
bored and
Excessive
I
physical
feel like,
exertion,
oh,
strong
I want to
emotions
play
tend
other
to
games.
aggravate my illness.
Having new characters that you
Besides,
want to
no matter
build
how
makes
amazing
you
today
or
may
motivates
be,
you to
It is but a
open
single
Genshin.
day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
I'm sorry for leaving you behind earlier.
It really is fine. I don't mind.
I just experienced a number of strange events. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Huh? Did something happen?
Dinnersot, have you ever felt deja vu? You know, like when you've already experienced something that's happening right now?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Oh, Paimon sees. Then, is it only the two of us?
It's almost time.
Huh? Time for what?
The dance,
Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin.
but
Let's go.
are those guys gonna be there again? Trying to stop, you know, the whole performance? Because this is our time, our chance to punch that guy. Yeah, they're alright. What can we
With your
do?
lack of intellectual credentials, I
So
do not
rude
believe you
and
are qualified to debate with me.
So
What
full
you
of
should be
himself.
doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
Why did he become the Grand Sage? How did
When
he
we
become the
return,
Grand Sage?
Have the scribe draft an ordinance before the
doesn't
next
deserve
Yagarbaha
such
Day
title.
that prohibits public art performances. We will publicly announce it later through the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zero's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Oh, that's awesome, SB Gamer. It's good to know that you have all the Archons so far. Yeah, we should definitely save for like this
Nilou?
Dendro Archon.
Are you okay?
Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Dinnersot, The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
It's okay. There's nothing we can do about it.
But you've been really looking forward to this. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Didn't the Grand Sage say that he might investigate the organizers?
True, but... well, okay. I'll just have to try again next year.
The next festival. I probably won't be around by then.
So Dendro knows that she's about to...
What did you just say?
No, nothing. I'll be heading back to rest. Thank you for your help, everyone.
That's why Dendro is really looking forward to this festival, because she knows that it's her last. That's so tragic, you guys. For some reason, I felt like this outcome was inevitable.
Did Dunyarzad already go back?
Yeah, Raiden would just
return and get some sleep.
use her booba sword to show them what eternity is. So now we're gonna wake up again.
So, in the end, you still couldn't figure out what that deja vu feeling was all
I feel like
about?
it's the incense that's in the room. It can't be a coincidence.
Maybe it
Like,
really was because of exhaustion.
I'm feeling pretty groggy. I hadn't thought about it, but my head does feel very heavy.
Same here. That's why Paimon
It
stopped
has to be
thinking
the
about it
incense in the
halfway through
room.
the
It's so
day.
out of place. And
Then,
yeah.
how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now,
And
we
it's
can chalk things up to
happening again. Oh,
exhaustion.
there's actually a
We can do more
squirrel
thinking
above.
tomorrow.
Is it because of the squirrel?
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
So it's like we're being researched. Like we're the test subjects, or like we're like the hamsters.
And find the cause as soon as possible.
And I appreciate it, SB Gamer. Please don't spoil it.
Why does Paimon feel so tired
It's the
after
incense.
so much sleep?
I'm calling it.
Anyway, we should go meet
Not
Dunyarzad
again.
right away.
It's like we're... What movie was that? It was a Tom Cruise movie where we redo the same thing again and again. What movie is that? That was an awesome movie. Like we're in a time loop, constant time loop, and we get to do a bunch of stuff every single day. Like the same thing happens.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all. I arrived early.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
More than deja
I'm
vu,
doing
it's
well.
actually redoing
There's no need
this.
to worry. Shall we go? Let's start.
Great idea. Let's get going.
So Dunyarzad is starting to sound... what a strong sense of deja vu. Oh man, do we really need to walk with her again? Oh, finally we've fast forwarded to the Night of Flowers.
Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the Sub-Zero's festival.
Number 4.
Oh, are you interested in Yalda candy? It's not that simple.
What happens
Each
if we
box contains a
choose
random flavor.
the wrong
It's
number?
Up to the luck.
They all sound pretty tasty.
And there's also lizard.
Huh?
No
problem. These boxes of candy are numbered.
If we
1 to
choose the
5
wrong
from
number,
left to
SB
right.
Gamer, what
Which one do you
happens?
want?
I'm so... Oh, it's all number 4. So we can't choose the wrong number.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations! Number 4 is
I
indeed
can't.
Sunsetia.
I figured.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck.
Number 1 is Lizard Tail.
Paimon's not really interested in the other flavors.
Wait. How did you know? Don't tell me that you already knew which flavor was in each box.
What? He was right about all of them?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning, and they've been sealed ever since. You couldn't have known beforehand. Mind reading? X-ray vision?
X-ray vision.
Or some kind of magic trick. This is way too freaky.
Time travel.
What's going
Time
on?
travel.
Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler?
Just now, that was...
Hey, where are you going?
And he left Dunyarzad again.
What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her know is kind of rude, you know.
It is. But sorry, Dunyarzad, we need to get to the bottom of this. Oh! Oh, it's her! It's the Dendro Archon, right? Follow the familiar figure. But why is she familiar if we haven't met her yet?
Time to go.
So she's the one who's making all these possible? Like, the whole redoing the same day every day. Follow the familiar figure. Just do it.
What are you looking for? Why did we come here?
A familiar figure. An overwhelming sense of deja vu. There she is. Over there.
That's...
So the bird vanished. What's the symbolism there? She's a bird? Just read the conversation. Hello there, Dendro Archon. Finally we meet. How are you doing? Love the green. Suits your Dendro-ness.
Look!
Holy crap.
Isn't that Dunyarzad?
She was still with us just a moment ago.
What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads?
So everything's just an
You
illusion?
already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside? You should use it too, Paimon.
She knows
You know
Paimon's name. Let's use it together, Paimon.
Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but Paimon feels like this is what we should do.
So we are replaying the past events.
What the?
Memories! So many days worth of memories.
This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero festival? Huh?
Holy crap.
The
That's...
30th? 40th?
It was the third
How many
Paimon.
times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago.
Yeah, her voice sounds familiar.
Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
What's wrong with the Dunyarzad over there?
A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too.
Well,
The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met.
oh no.
That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left.
No. What I need to do right now is break out of this cycle.
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Hello there, Nahida. I know you introduced yourself before.
Good, you passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait, please don't tell Paimon even you don't know. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that. I can only give you surface-level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness.
Please.
She looks like she isn't doing well at all.
Yeah, please heal
Her
her.
illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival. If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her.
How?
But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers.
That's so sad.
All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall. You sure love to use weird analogies. Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Let me collect my thoughts. When you enter a state of contemplation, ooh, this is new, you can choose any text entry to interpret it. This interpretation process involves analysis of the text entry and may yield new entries. Once interpreted, you may submit that text as a conclusion. Some text entries can be associated with one. Okay. Deja vu, I don't know. Interpret? Read it carefully. Yeah. Let's start with this one.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
I just have to say, it's so awesome to finally hear the main character's voice actor. Like, finally, they were given lines, dialogue. Okay, deja vu.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger.
Interpret again.
What's happening right now seems...
Okay. What about this one?
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on? The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content." Did he mean something more?
Yeah, it's been a long time. What's his name again? Ether. Ether, finally you're back. Associate. Holy crap. Okay. Time loop.
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
Oh, hello there, Albert. Albert, how are you? I think it's the first time. Your first time chat, right? Well, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm trying to figure out, all these Contemplation? I think that's what it was called. Time loop. Yeah, it should be associated, right, with mental fatigue.
My mind feels exhausted. That doesn't sound right.
Lol. Holy crap. What about this one?
The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? That should be it.
Okay.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers in the past.
Lol, I got it wrong.
A pity.
So sad.
Still the wrong answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. It feels like time's just repeating itself. A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of
Oh man, Dunyarzad's getting worse.
Dunyarzad!
We need to do better.
The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
Lol. So you also watch Taka Gigi's guides, huh? Yeah, I used to check his guides before too.
Let's think about our current situation.
I actually took like a long time with the whole Archon quest thing because I've been busy in real life and also I've been lazy with, you know, Genshin. So I'm just taking things real slow, and so far I'm enjoying it. I love the Archon quest. I think this is definitely better than the Inazuma one for sure.
Many times, but let's go talk to people again. It's more productive than sitting here and scratching our heads. Why don't we start with those stall owners?
Okay. How long is Act 2, by the way, you guys? Am I halfway there? Am I almost done with Act 2? It's literally 2 a.m. right now from where I live. What about you guys? What time is it there right now? Oh, I can finally grab this shining stuff. Oh, radish and potato. Nice. So, let's try to see what these stall owners have to say.
Hey, it's you guys again. Where's your cultured friend?
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday.
Do you ever feel like you're reliving the same day?
Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today.
Oh, just 1 hour difference, huh?
To put it another way, if you
11:30.
really think about
Really
it,
late.
was yesterday
Really late for all of us, you guys, but I guess we are night owls.
Did you actually come back from the forest yesterday?
What kind of philosophical nonsense is
Philosophical
this?
nonsense.
Are you two daydreaming?
Lol.
Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
Oh, he's making fun of us. We're just asking.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming?
No one dreams in Sumeru. That's really weird.
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Why is that? Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago. Let's keep asking around.
Every Sunday, same date. Well, what do you mean, SB Gamer, by every Sunday is the same to you? So now we speak with this guy
it's
again.
You two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person?
We actually did run into a situation.
Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You just hadn't fully understood its significance yet.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You definitely need to sleep, Albert. I mean, college, that's... school. I miss school. Well, thank you for dropping by, and I hope you have a good night's rest. Thank you.
You're really excited excited about this, huh? That's exactly why we came back. Help us better understand it.
Help you better
And good luck
understand
with
it?
your studies.
Well, that isn't exactly what I excel at.
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into?
You've actually divined our fortune many, many times.
Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam. What you just said, are you serious? Does
they don't
that kind of thing
notice
actually
that
happen in
we're
real
in a
life?
time loop.
Paimon knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you.
Oh,
Recall the
he actually
interpretation
believes
of
us.
your divination, the moon, illusions, and lies. It really felt like an omen.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on. Can you read any more into it?
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just fortune-telling. It's no good for practical problems. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to?
Let's try talking to Dehya again.
Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again?
Yeah. Let's try taking her to see the real Dunyarzad. Because, you know, she cares a lot about her.
Yeah. If we tap into Dehya's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, then she'll definitely take us seriously. At this time of day, Dehya's probably just finished beating up those kidnappers. Let's go find her.
I do this everything same Sunday, wake up late, and then I know how much time to go. Oh, that's funny. I guess Sunday is your like kind of like lazy day, chill day, right? It's great to, you know, oversleep and wake up late sometimes, especially when we are so busy with our lives, may it be at work or at school. You know, just
Time to go.
one day. Definitely, we definitely earn that, right? The one day of rest and relaxation and yeah. I feel like there should be only 4 work
Fine, my lady.
days
It's
or
just a
school days
scratch.
and 3 weekends.
Perfect
Don't you
timing.
agree?
Both of you are here.
Paimon, traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
A gang of kidnappers have just ambushed you, right?
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could have went all out. Anyway, can you do something for me?
You want the traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Yeah. I think the most convincing one is Dehya's Claymore. It is an information that nobody would have known unless she specifically told us, right? So
Dehya sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon.
yeah.
Tell her, traveler.
You got injured because you aren't used to your current greatsword.
I didn't tell anyone about that.
Government doesn't agree.
Including Miss Dunyarzad. You
Sadly,
couldn't have known.
right?
And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
All right, so this is the situation.
You explain everything to Dehya and hope for the best that she believes us.
Kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
Haven't you noticed something off about Dunyarzad?
She's quieter than usual, uninterested in anything, and really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry?
Come with me. I'll show you some evidence.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
Okay, let's convince her. Bring Dehya to Nahida. I wonder if they'll be there, you know? Maybe Nahida will magically disappear and Dehya will no longer believe us because we actually don't have the evidence that she's looking for. That would be...
Time to go.
That'd be crazy.
Time to go.
Oh, she's there. They're both there.
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad
Oh man. That's disappointing. But Dee is smart. Maybe she's
Hold
gonna
on.
look
Over there.
past everything.
Is that?
Alright, SB Gamer. Thank you so much for dropping by. And you have school tomorrow as well. Alright, thank you. I appreciate it, SB Gamer. It's fun conversing. Like, yeah, talking to you. So, yeah, I'll see you next time, okay? Good luck with school. You can see her?
Wow, how perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment.
Oh man.
What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself.
You begin discussing the issue with Dehya, who finally understands the situation.
You think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
Nahida, can you tell us anything about the Akasha?
Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis.
Why is the
of
gnosis
Sumeru's
in their
Archon.
hands and not in the Archon?
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and it grants knowledge to the people."
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait.
What's up?
I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
Most information in Akasha comes from the, from Irminsul.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What do you think?
Are we gonna contemplate again? Oh man, alright. Information on the Akasha.
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Yeah, it's really great that they they found a way to bring back the main character, the traveler's, voice. It's great to hear their voices again. I wonder how Lumine's gonna sound like. So the Akasha relies on the power of Gnosis to operate as it compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people. So maybe that's... Let's try this.
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on...
What about this one?
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on? What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the That doesn't sound right. I need to... My mind feels...
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
But how would it do that?
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Somehow I don't think it'll be that simple, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
Yep, I support you, Dehya. Everyone removes their Akasha terminals.
How does everyone feel?
Actually, I also noticed something else.
Huh? What is it?
I feel like at the end of every day, there's always the sound of a beep.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
I heard the same sound in Port Ormos.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
No, it's beeping now.
Traveler, did you hear that?
Yeah.
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
They could still control us even if we if we took them off?
We cannot lose all of our...
Not again. We're gonna wake up again, right? This is like... What will happen now? Oh, it's back. We are wearing the Akasha terminal again.
Paimon remembers everything!
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
At the end of last night.
We definitely took off our Akasha
Yeah.
terminals last night. But we still heard that beep. Why is that?
We've been implanted with another form of the terminals?
But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
Okay then. Dehya helped us a lot yesterday.
So they still haven't figured out that she's literally the
If
Dendro
Paimon's reading
Archon,
time correctly,
the
those
person they've been
kidnapper
looking
ship
for
is
all
showing
this
up
time.
soon.
Wow, I love this whole time traveling thing.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Hold on, something's not right.
Dehya?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
She's not injured.
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
Aren't you still getting used to your new greatsword?
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
What's happening?
So Dehya's lost her memories after all.
During your battle, did anything feel strange?
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar.
Maybe
It's
because
as
she's
if
been doing the whole thing like
already used it to fight a
37
countless number of
times.
battles.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory.
That's it?
Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
Could it be because we removed our Akasha terminals?
Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful.
Is it possible that we have already broken free?
Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
We'll know for sure at the end of the day.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
Forget it. Go and do your thing.
Okay. It's a good thing. I love the visuals during those parts. Can we still punch the Great Sage?
It's finally nighttime. Aside from Dehya not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dehya got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight.
Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already shut down.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety.
But there's no bathroom. There's no bathroom in Tivat.
Huh? Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly?
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange?
Oh.
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. He was sounding kind of smart just
Whoa.
a minute ago.
We're going to get some rest. Go get some rest.
Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
There's that beep again.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
It sounds like the sage, huh? If I'm not mistaken.
We're still in the same day.
As expected, it's not as simple as we thought.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the samsara? Why did you tell us?
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Paimon thought the Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you were looking out for us after all.
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
The time loop theory is indeed incorrect.
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Dehya's fighting skills have been improving, and Dunyarzad's, illness has also gotten worse.
Oh yeah, you're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset.
So, what's your new hypothesis?
So we're gonna contemplate again. The Akasha sound.
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people. Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory, and Dehya was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later samsara cycles. The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night. The moon illusion. We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times.
Where should we connect it?
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God.
I think we can associate this with the Akasha sound. Awesome. Okay.
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive the same day again and again. Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory.
Yeah, this is it. Submit conclusion. Yeah, we are not in a time loop. Instead, our memories are being erased at the end of each day.
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories.
Yeah.
That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dehya has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
That isn't simple at all.
Still the wrong conclusion, huh?
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dehya again? You might learn something new.
Right. She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go.
Oh man, and Dunyarzad is getting worse. Can't we interact with her? Hey, are you feeling better?
We don't have many more festivals to waste. Hurry and find the truth.
Yeah, we need to hurry so that Dunyarzad can still attend the festival and hopefully Nilou can dance. This Archon quest is super long, but I don't... Yeah, for some reason I don't feel bored. Everything is really well done, I'd say. The writing has definitely been better, and I don't know, I'm just looking forward to really finishing it, but that doesn't mean that I'm in a rush. I just want to know what happens.
There you are. Really took me
How
a
it
while
ends.
to find you.
As expected, Dehya also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
We don't actually need to explain everything. Let's just get straight to the point.
Oh, that works.
You suddenly became proficient with your greatsword because we've lived through this same day many times already, and our memories of the day are erased every night.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some
Of
cult?
course you won't believe us, but...
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes,
exactly.
Your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
That's a very good point, and I've thought about that too. But if the sages were behind this, if they utilized the entire city's resources, as well as information supplied by the Akasha.
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything.
But how would they replenish?
It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
I wonder what her proof is. I'm really intrigued now.
Paimon can't believe it's Dehya who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Time to go.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy. as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say, each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
That makes sense. But it seems we'll have to abandon this theory.
Whew. Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilou's stage. See you later.
Oh man, I thought we're finally...
Square one.
Yeah, I thought we're finally getting closer to the truth.
But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
We're not in the real world.
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now?
I suddenly realized that something is strange.
Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
How come we've never thought about leaving the city?
Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never thought of such a simple solution! Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired?
Yeah, we should have thought of this a long time ago.
How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Okay. Let's go back to Nahida.
Nahida, we're back!
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Have we ever tried leaving the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
What? Twice?
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Maybe this is the key.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Oh, there's that beep again. Alright, finally. The next day will come, and hopefully this is the last day
Memories are back!
of this quest. I just want to solve the mystery. Let's go and try to leave the city today.
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
Huh? Paimon, what do you mean?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
Another message? From who?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
This is my own voice.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
So 2 days ago, we tried leaving the city? Is that it?
Carry out our plan from yesterday.
Let's go and try to leave the city today.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So weird. I feel like there's no way out. This is really starting to creep me out. What if we use a teleportation waypoint?
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage.
That Grand
Just wait
Sage
until
is up to
tomorrow.
no
I
good.
have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
So the Academia doesn't trust you at all.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
Paimon, stay here.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
We need someone to stay and witness events from this side.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you.
Oh, Paimon is so
Paimon knows
thoughtful.
that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together, haven't we?
Oh, so clingy, Paimon. Oh, don't worry, Paimon. If we leave together, it'll just be the same as before.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Okay,
And please, be careful.
I will. I wonder if we can teleport. I wanted you to open the map, but I guess it's too late.
Memories!
Let's go and try to leave the city today. Oh, I did not expect that. Well, what's wrong, Paimon?
Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick walk.
Oh, I'm sorry, Paimon. I didn't mean to make you cry. Ah, jeez, now I feel bad. What did I promise?
Paimon, calm down. He's here now. I don't think he understood what you were saying.
Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Although I don't remember doing any of this. Still, sorry, Paimon. I won't leave you behind.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday?
Paimon describes her plan from yesterday.
I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
You sure that's what you saw? You weren't zoning out or anything? How is that possible?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
Yes, I don't even know that yesterday existed.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
So they didn't just restrict access to Sumeru City, they've They're also erasing the memories of those who leave.
It
The
really
hell?
sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
Can we leave behind something other than memories?
Something like a message? But how can we send it back? Don't look at me like that.
Yeah, maybe Nahida can
I'm not used to being stared
keep
at.
our message.
Well, okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me. Yep, now we're talking.
Oh no, there's a spy? Someone spying on us? Oh, okay, it's just a transition. Thank God. Dunyarzad, please feel better.
I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal? I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node. To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right? Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city. We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now.
It's worth a try.
Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
I still think you should stay.
Alright. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it.
See you tomorrow, Paimon.
Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
So that message was what I left for myself when I left the city?
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside. Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
I wonder what the messages would say.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
So we are like in a simulation? No, we're in a video game, of course. We are in Genshin Impact. It's a video game. So yeah.
It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird content.
I think I got it. I think all the people are asleep somewhere. And these are dreams. And they're dreaming the same thing every day. That's why people say that Sumeru, like people from Sumeru don't dream. Because the whole thing is a dream. Right?
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other.
I could be wrong though.
Absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right there? What did the
Of course it would end right there.
What are those spaces? Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh man. Bad timing, huh?
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Let's interpret.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic? My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha. My impression is that each day in this Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic?
I think it's the real world.
That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Okay, this one.
That doesn't sound right.
Of course.
I need to carefully think things through.
Out of the 3 options, I chose the first 2 wrong ones. Okay.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
A secret, huh? Give me some time. I need to organize my thoughts.
Hey, where are you going?
Organize your thoughts on the familiar bench in the city. Okay. Stay strong, Dunyarzad, and I'll see you again, Nahida.
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was so no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple...
Archon War, huh?
Time to go.
Let's see how far it is. Okay, let's just teleport. Can we actually teleport? Okay. I lost another opportunity to teleport.
Time to think?
Outside the city.
Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
The dance of Sub-Zeros. It's that time already.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
He sounds weaker by the day.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
I think I know the answer now.
Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
Okay. So now I need to teleport again. You could actually teleport outside the city. Okay. Let's go to Nahida. Hopefully this is it. We'll finally solve the mystery.
Time to go.
I just can't resist. Sorry, guys.
You're back! I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival?
Ask away, Miss Nahida.
Okay, first off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
I guess so. Huh. This one.
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Yeah, it has something to do
The moon,
with this, right?
illusions,
So
and
we're all
lies.
asleep. All the people are
What do
asleep,
they
and
all
this
mean?
is all a dream. It's all a dream, that's my guess.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. Those spaces remind me of dreams, like the one I had in the Avidia Forest, except these have no sign of human presence.
So we need to associate this with this one, right? The truth behind dreams.
We are all in a dream.
Yeah, I got it.
It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha
Yeah.
is taking their dreams from them.
It's a whole dream. It's Inception, basically. Right. So, yeah.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis.
Alright, so this is it.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when he was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all.
Yeah.
In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
The Akasha's operation requires a gnosis.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Oh man, I don't know.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Yes, and they don't intend to stop there.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The Grand Sage's speech.
The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content." Did he mean something more? My mind feels exhausted. We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing, but as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared. The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night. Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes.
So it's associated to this one, right? What? Okay, the Akasha sound. The Grand Sage's speech. Lol. This one? Mass production of dreams.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream
That's
harvesting
crazy.
machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right?
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this stream doesn't do anything.
Alright, last question. Who am I?
Of course, we already know who you are.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon...
She's the Dendro Archon.
Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions a hint that we're all dreaming? Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions hinting at the sage's deception of Sumeru's people?
The moon. You're the Dendro Archon.
So you noticed.
You are Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I thought that one would be the hardest question.
It's the easiest question.
That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
I have a lot of questions for you, but this doesn't seem like a good time.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Why couldn't you simply tell us the truth?
You
right?
asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally
We
blow
don't
your
care,
minds.
we just wanted to save
Now
time.
that you know this is all a
Because
dream,
time is against
this
us,
answer should
especially
hopefully
against
make more sense. Have
the
you heard the
Nilou.
saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing.
Why can... Okay, that's done. How do the sages manage to keep people from noticing this?
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sub-Zero's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right? That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zero's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream.
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean?
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sub-Zero's festival samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
About the side effects of a mass-produced dream.
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so, when?
We might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, There's only so much that people can tolerate.
Oh man.
Especially
we need to save all the
those whose health
people.
is compromised to
Especially
begin with,
Dunyarzad.
like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them.
People's lives are at stake here,
Yeah.
and nobody knows a thing. We've got to
Screw
put a
those
stop to this.
like Sage. Why is the dream about the Sub-Zero's festival?
I know, right? Why did they
Yeah.
have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
Even you don't know the reason? Wow. Now that's strange.
The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. Traveler, do you have any information?
Oh man, we need to contemplate again. Can you see no human presence?
Those spaces remind me of dreams. Those spaces remind me of... Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the
So I guess that's it, huh?
The Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your...
Maybe it's this one.
That doesn't sound right.
Okay, this one.
Celebrate the birth of that god? Could it mean...
Okay, I don't have any more questions.
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Sub-Zero's festival, Samsara, we have to look into them.
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous!
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
No, don't say
sun
that.
and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
Oh, there's that beep
We're out
again.
of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the Samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Okay, you could have told us how to do that days ago.
Good morning, Nahida.
Oh no.
Wait, now that Paimon remembers
Dunyarzad
everything,
is gone.
should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh no.
Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
Where is Dunyarzad?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
No. We were too late.
Dunyarzad already disappear? No way. Are we too late?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
No. We were so close.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler.
Oh man.
You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she still...
It still meant a lot to her. You're a
Far
kind
from it.
Archon.
I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sub-Zero's festival with so many regrets.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but how do we do that?
Although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Huh? So, how should we find that person?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food.
So we find the host, and then what?
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two.
And the twist is that we
Remember,
are the actual
everything you've
hosts.
achieved up
I'm
to
the
this
one who's
point
dreaming the
has
whole time.
all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Out of town?
Oh, hey there, YD. Where have you been? Yeah, you missed the most exciting parts.
Yes, I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far, only for Dunyarzad to...
Is she really gone? Is there no hope?
With such a simple wish.
Oh man, I wish we could have saved her. Why didn't just the Dendro Archon tell us how to end the samsara earlier? We could have saved her, you know, or prolonged her life. I just feel so demoralized.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time.
Oh, you must be tired from all the school stuff, huh?
Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this dream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Unlikely. Knowing the plan, they'd probably become aware that they were dreaming.
Huh.
That makes sense.
That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
Who's the one with the strange getup? Maybe Faris, the Knight of Flowers. That's so random.
Oh, that would make sense. Faris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sub-Zero's festival, right? Pretty core character. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
Okay. Hopefully it's him. Oh, someone's been a really good student, huh? Well, that's nice, YD. You deserve a break. You need to, like, chill for a sec, you know? Like, to reward yourself for all your hard work. You deserve it.
Time to go.
Okay, let's find out if it's this guy. I doubt it, but
You're back.
why not?
You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain.
Oh, it's fine. You could just watch the replay. Like you could skip to the part.
An experiment?
To that specific
that came
part.
out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
Imagine your wish coming true before your very eyes.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero's festival tradition or something?
Less questions, more wishing!
Okay. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Ooh, someone simping for Dunyarzad.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone.
Oh man. If
She
only
just
he'd
doesn't
known.
seem like herself.
that
She's always so gentle
she's
and
gone.
kind, and all the kids love her. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh, is it that obvious?
It would be
After
live.
what I just said, I guess it is.
But my
When she
reaction would
placed
still
the
be
hat of the
live.
Knight of Flowers onto my head,
But
she
yeah, I
said to me,
understand.
"I want
You won't be
everyone
able to
have a
react
happy
to it live.
Sub-Zero's festival." What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life.
Oh
50
man.
years, 100 years.
Simping so hard.
I'll serve her till the end of time.
Lol.
Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was
No,
pretty embarrassing.
it's not. Good for you
Okay,
for being
I'm ready
honest
to make
and
my wish.
vocal about how you
I would like
feel.
Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face.
Oh man.
Here goes.
Please come true.
Please come true. It didn't.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh. Oh! You're...
What?
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go. Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Guess he isn't the host of this stream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
So it's gotta be this guy, right?
It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none of them has any
Oh
idea
man,
that
please
she...
don't remind me about that, Paimon.
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dehya! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers.
I'll teach them a lesson they won't forget.
Huh? But Dehya can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
Okay. This is one long quest. Like, I started around 12, I believe, and now it's 3:16 a.m. What do you think about Kusanali? Okay.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
I think she's cute, definitely cute. And it's also cute the way she doesn't believe in herself. Like, she's the freaking Archon, but she definitely feels less of an Archon. Like, I want to make her see that she's more than, you know, she's special, and yeah, she's definitely someone I'm gonna pull. She's definitely someone I'm gonna wish for. I'm gonna collect all the Archons, and yeah, I love her design. She, as I said, she's cute, and it's interesting that they have like a lowly, like a short character for an Archon. I feel like she's gonna be a support character. And what else? I just wish that she could have told us sooner about the whole thing, so that we could have saved Dunyarzad. I really don't understand that part. Like, She didn't tell us sooner, and now she waited too long, and it was too late because Dunyarzad is gone. This is nothing compared to the world quest. Oh man, now I don't want to do those world quests. Leave these guys to me.
Hey, this is my job. The Homiyanis pay me, not you.
You're wasting your breath.
You... Fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills.
And
anyway,
yeah, I'm
yourself.
starting to love Dehya more. At first, I thought that she doesn't look like a 5-star. But yeah, I love her personality. She's cool.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself. You're going down.
You're going down.
Feeling lucky
Oh, there's
today?
just 3 of you, huh?
Into the wind.
Order guide you.
Gather.
That's it? Oh, there's one more over there. Lol.
With sword comes shadow.
Oh, they keep on coming. Oh. Okay, that's it.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
I'm just angry at myself.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this.
It just sucks, you know, that we could have saved her.
Oh, and speaking
And
of her,
she just wanted to
I just
witness a
remembered
festival.
something. Remember how during
And
the
I want to
first
see Nilou
Sub-Zero's
dance. Is
festival,
that too much to
before
ask?
the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up?
Yeah, that's a...
She said it was because she had forgotten something.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sub-Zero's festival.
Yeah, maybe it'll give us some clues.
Yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search.
Yeah, nice thinking, Paimon.
This is the place. It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Agreed.
Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside. This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
Yeah, maybe this is the book. Or maybe this is the thing that she forgot. Oh man, an elegantly written note. After almost 16 days, I was finally able to get these notes written before the Sub-Zero's festival. Once the festival ends, you and Paimon will probably continue your journey immediately, so I was hoping that I'd be able to give this to you before that. This is compilation of folk legends concerning Lesser Lord Kusanali, created from a series of interviews that I conducted in succession and wrote down. I interviewed so many people, but I'm afraid that there are very few who know much about her. Still, I hope that this will be of use to you in your search for her. Gandharvaville's water supply was once contaminated, forcing everyone to go very far out to get water. But one day, people suddenly found that the water was drinkable again, and some said that a green light was seen near the water's source the previous night. Everyone believes that this was the divine power of Lesser Lord Kusanali at work. This sounds quite possible. The decontamination of water sources via natural means probably takes ages. Did Lesser Lord Kusanali appear in Gandharvaville then? After Mama passed away, I was super afraid with the dark and couldn't sleep, but from one day on, I would hear a voice that would, chat with me till I fell asleep. A nice lady told me that Lesser Lord Kusanali must have been watching over me. Poor child. This is quite similar to something I experienced back then as well. She's indeed a gentle god. There was this one time when I had a wee bit too much to drink and couldn't find my way home to save my life. Then when I turned a corner, I could have sworn I saw Lesser Lord Kusanali. She was very tall. This is false. She was very short. Alright, she was very tall and had the most muscular arms. She caught me when I slipped and fell. The next morning, I found myself sleeping under a tree. I reckon that must have been her looking out for me. I'm not sure this one has that much value as a reference. This was probably that was probably just a tree, right? These folk records appended with Dunyarzad's references and opinions leave every page densely packed. This is so sad. Dunyarzad collected all these for us and she wrote it all down elegantly. That's so sad, bro. Why the hell does she has to why can't we save her?
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival and had all her health problems to worry about.
Oh,
She must have
man.
wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival, right?
Yeah.
If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Paimon, don't say things like that. Dunyarzad.
Hey! Where are you off to
There has to be a way to save her. I refuse to believe she's dead. No, why do you know? Why do you have to crush my hopes? Oh man, I hate the music. It's making me tear up. Okay. Oh, I love the cinematography. Oh, there's that music again. Please stop.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
I'll feel better if I say this out loud. Thank you, Dunyarzad.
Traveler? You must be exhausted.
Emotionally exhausted.
Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Screw those sages. Oh man, why does Hoyoverse need to bring back all those happy memories within your Zod? They really want us to cry, huh? It's not working. I will control my tears.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros.
I can barely recall it now.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
What? What if she's the host of the dream?
The real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Dunyarzad, you're the real?
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Not leave behind any regrets.
What? Where are we going this time?
I would ask Nahida how many times I tried to kill the sages. Yeah, we can't even punch that guy. To watch the dance of Sub-Zeros. But I thought we can't watch it because those sages will stop Nilou again, right? Is there a way to stop them from stopping Nilou?
Time to go.
Oh man, this is some maze. Okay. I hope we
If you
can kill them.
continue to resist,
I hope
we will
so.
have to order an investigation into every
Speaking
single
of,
event organizer.
they're here. Especially their...
The Grand Sage has already
That
granted
Grand
you much
Sage.
leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
Poor Nilou. This is such a sad quest. Dunyarzad dying and now reliving this moment of Nilou.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved.
Yes, I
He's a
am
sage
excited
from the
to
academia. I don't want to
continue.
drag you into this.
Traveler.
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste. Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
They're puppets.
Oh, of course. If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
What's up with those flowers?
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
Love the transition.
Beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, Al?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Nilou, close your eyes. Does that mean she's the host? Imagine that the Grand Sage and his entourage are now here in front of you.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try.
And they're gone.
Hey!
She's the host.
Disappeared.
Awesome.
So Nilou's the host. What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilou's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assumed there will be food on a plate, and Nilou assumed there would be real Padisaras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilou?
Correct.
But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilou realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
How did you come to that conclusion?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzeruz festival?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City, and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes. But his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon. like the sage in the story.
Now that Nilou is aware of it, this dream should be over soon.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over too.
She's gonna dance, you guys, finally. But still, I'm so sad about Dunyarzad.
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can.
I've been waiting a long time for this. Please dance your heart out. Cutscene? Oh, cutscene.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zeros.
Cool music. Graceful dance moves.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
No, it's Dunyarzad. So a soul can actually appear in a dream. Holy crap, this is so sad. It's happy and sad at the same time. I'm emotionally conflicted as to how or what to feel. Arabian jazz, I love it too.
Good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
They should be feeling hungry, right? I mean, they've been asleep all this time, dreaming. My head hurts. Good morning, Paimon.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero Samsara?
I remember now.
Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal!
At the end of the dance of Sub-Zeros, I think I saw... Quick, let's go see Dunyarzad. So maybe Dunyarzad is still alive? Could she still be alive? Is there hope? But...
She's not in her room. What happened?
let's go to the usual spot.
Huh? What usual spot?
The bench.
Time to go.
Oh, not the bench. The bed. She's okay?
Well done, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine?
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad!
Oh, she's okay.
You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Dunyarzad.
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream. And I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zeros.
But I don't get it. I thought the Dendro Archon told us. Oh, oh, why do? But I just, why would the Lesser Lord Kusanali say that? I really thought she's gone, but I'm really happy that it's a happy ending after all. How dare you, Hoyoverse, for manipulating your emotions like that?
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival. And Dunyarzad, did you save her?
It's a really long story.
What the hell?
We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness
So
is still
she's the Dendro Archon all this time.
Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the traveler's favorite bench?
It's so weird to hear her voice like that. She's alive and she will explain. Maybe she needed to do all those stuff, huh? It better be a good explanation, right, YD? Because if not, then... Are you okay, Dunyarzad?
What's going on? Why are you two so excited to see me? Hasn't it only been a night?
It's actually been much longer than that.
Hello.
Strange. Was I really asleep that long? No wonder I have such a headache.
Alright, let's... better have a good explanation for everything, Catherine. I mean... Nahida. Okay, let's see. Better be good. This better be good.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's all right.
After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, I left the city and saw what the traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control.
So she didn't
Such a
die.
small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though.
She just managed
It
to
will return
escape.
to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible.
So that's...
But it still wouldn't have lasted for
It
much
was a
longer
dying
if it hadn't been
dream.
for you two breaking the samsara.
I mean, she's not literally dying. She's just...
So it looks like we did manage
Okay.
to save Dunyarzad in
Yeah.
the end. Not a moment too soon.
Yeah, I'm glad it's a miracle. A very happy ending.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying.
We already cried. You made us cry.
I need to spend more time observing human emotions.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently.
All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right?
Yeah.
After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions.
About what I saw in that dream at the Avidia Forest.
At the Avidia Forest, there was this incense
Yeah.
that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge tree and a red sky.
You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world and forget me.
Yeah, so you do know. We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria.
It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul. Perhaps her last memory before she died. As you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable.
A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from the Scarlet King.
The Scarlet King? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies.
Okay, so what does the message mean?
I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it. Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the Academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim to it. But I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it.
So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tighnari also said that Irminsul is sick. Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain.
The Traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. With you here, we may have a chance at deciphering it. No, we must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as to that.
Okay, that was a super long answer to the first one, so hopefully the next few ones aren't that long. Alright, why do you look like Catherine?
To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
How did you do that?
Ooh, she's controlling Catherine.
Does this mean you can also occupy other people's consciousnesses?
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser
That's
Lord
creepy.
Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
There's a keyhole.
Hold on.
So Catherine is not a real person?
Dark secret? So Catherine is... No. Wonder Paimon felt something was off about her. What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana?
That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing.
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they! Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida?
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation. And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country. My existence has little meaning.
To me, you're already an excellent Archon.
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the Sub-Zero's festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
Thank you for the kind words.
It's so weird to see Catherine. I mean, to hear the voice come out of that tall body.
Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority.
She's a Snezhnayan robot.
And try to live up to being a deity in the meantime.
Well, she's Catherine. Can she give unlimited Primogems? Please give us unlimited Primogems. Please. Yeah, because she can grant wishes, right? Or yeah, I mean, yeah. All right, about the sage's plan.
There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first time I've seen them step out of line. I wonder what caused them to go down this path, and what they hope to achieve. Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the Traveler hadn't broken the Sub-Zero samsara,
yeah, maybe people would actually die of starvation.
I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. I think they're deliberately trying to hide something.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Tighnari to join some kind of project. Could it be related?
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. But I'll have to be discreet, or they'll see me coming.
No one has realized the issue with the Akasha?
You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams?
Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up?
It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection.
Misdirection?
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru. Even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this. Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams.
Alright, I don't have any other questions.
Got it. I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge. To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while.
Yeah, we will punish them.
Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sub-Zero's Samsara.
Oh, that's good to know. But still, they need to pay.
Leave everything to us.
What a relief.
Holy crap, please don't yawn. It's almost 4 a.m. here.
Birthday I've ever had.
Oh yeah, it's your birthday. I almost forgot. Happy birthday.
Traveler?
Oh, now she's
Paimon?
back.
Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Maybe you were
Sleepwalking.
sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
I
Okay, there's
see.
something flying around.
I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime. Oh, I'm fine. I better go. Thank you.
And with that, the quest is complete. Holy crap, there's a new quest. Is that still connected to the Archon quest? Oh, it's no longer the Archon quest. Oh man. A lot of world quests. Yo. Hello there, Primo Gems. Okay, what's that flying thing? Suddenly showed up out of nowhere. But anyway, just quick thoughts. This is
Wherever
like
in this world I roam,
I keep saying that
I carry
Hoyoverse
memories of my home.
keeps outdoing themselves.
This blade.
They keep getting better with the
It is
writing
the
and the
last
story
link
and
I
the.
have to the
But
land of
I
my
have to
birth.
say this is my favorite Archon quest. It's really good. I mean, it's surprisingly not. I mean, it's super long. Like it's almost 4 hours, but it didn't feel its length, and I was just enjoying the whole time. You know, I was engrossed, engaged with the story, and I kept looking forward to to what was going to happen next. I feel like the mystery aspect of it really helped because it made me want to, keep going. And yeah, I love me some mystery. And while I was able to predict that, I was able to
surely enough to
figure
convince
out that
anyone to
it's
become
all a
wanderer.
dream, it didn't feel like it was predictable, if that makes sense. It actually, I love the way it gives us clues and subtle hints along the way. And it's the whole contemplation thing with the voice actor, the main character, the traveler. Finally, we can hear their voices again. That was cool. And yeah, I love the part of putting the puzzle pieces together. That's what makes this quest work. And yeah, I got emotional, right? it definitely felt like a movie. Yeah, it's almost 4 hours long.
Wherever
and
in this world I roam.
yeah, I no regrets of staying up this late. Really love it. And yeah, I have to say that I got emotional. I got really teary-eyed. I was so close to crying. Like, it may not be noticeable because of my camera. I think it's not the best quality, but yeah, it was really the whole part with Dunyarzad. It was really sad and emotional, and for the game to elicit an emotional response for me, that makes it an effective, that makes it a success in storytelling. So yeah, and I agree with Waidu. I can't wait to see what happens next. There were less battles, but honestly, the story didn't need a battle, and for it to end with that beautiful dance from Nilou, it's just cherry on top. It's like, it's a perfect Archon quest. And yeah, I just wish that, I mean, the only thing that needs improvement is definitely the length. Even though I didn't feel the length, it's really long. Maybe that could be an aspect that Hoyoverse could improve upon to make their stories tighter. But overall, it's definitely better writing. Definitely better than Inazuma's rushed storyline. Alrighty, so yeah. That's it for this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed, watching it, experiencing Act 2 of Chapter 3. So, yeah, I want to, as always, give a huge shout out to all the people who dropped by chat. Thank you so much to Bebe, to SB Gamer, to Albert, and of course to YDU. And yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you are planning to wish for the Dendro Archon, Kusanali Nahida. If you are not, then tell me why. Or yeah, if you plan to wish for other Dendro characters, I mean not Dendro characters, Sumeru characters, let me know in the comment section below. Alright, it's almost 4 a.m. here now, so I'm gonna dream. Yeah, I didn't know that this is actually an Inception kind of quest. So yeah, it's my time to dream, you guys, because I will go to bed. And yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna say good night to everyone. If it's not nighttime to you yet while watching this, well, thank you. I'll just say thank you. Goodbye. Thank you and goodbye, everyone. I'll see you next time. I will be reacting, I guess, to the live stream this Friday. So that's the version 3.1 live stream. So hopefully I have time to react to that live. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Thank you. Imagine you wake up. Lol. I hope that doesn't happen. Why do? But if it does happen, at least we'll have a clue as to how to, wake up from it. Or yeah, at least we know what to do. Because of this quest, we know what to do. We are prepared for that very moment in case it happens. Alrighty. Bye, everyone.